Good evening, Mountaineer Nation, and welcome into the Mountaineer Effect. I'm your host, Marcus Dean. Welcome into the broadcast here on Geek Gorilla TV, right here on YouTube. If you like what you see, please do let us know. We would love for you to like and subscribe to the page. We got a lot of great stuff here on Geek Gorilla TV, right here on YouTube. Check us out. There's something for everybody, from video games to food to sports. We got a little bit for everybody. Let's get into the Mountaineer Effect. Okay, now as of right now, so far so good. Some good news: we have 0 COVID cases for the Mountaineers and also for Baylor, which is good news as of right now. As recording the broadcast here Thursday evening, everything is still all go for Saturday. Nothing's been postponed or anything of that nature. So that is definitely some good news. Also, some great news here in terms of recruiting goes for the class of 21. We got a brand new 4-star running back. He's out of the great state of Illinois. This one was a little bit of a shock. I kind of lost track of this gentleman here. It's Justin Johnson. He had been in touch with Neil Brown and staff. He's had several virtual visits. He's also, before the pandemic hit, he did take an official visit or a non-official visit. I'm trying to get some clarity on that one. According to Rivals.com, he is a 4-star running back from the great state of Illinois. He would definitely pair well with our other recruits in the class. He's going to be one of our top-rated recruits, of course, as being a 4-star player. That would bring a total to 4-star players for the 21 class. So I'm definitely looking ahead here at this class. It's starting to take shape, and with the pandemic going on, I don't foresee a lot of flips or a lot of decommits or anything of that nature. I think this class is pretty solid in terms of the Mountaineers and what the Mountaineers can expect in this class. Now, moving along here to Baylor, that's coming up this weekend on ABC at noon. The Mountaineers will be taking on Baylor. It will be the home opener, not necessarily the home opener, but the first official Big 12 home opener for the Mountaineers as they welcome in the Baylor Bears. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I would not necessarily say this is a must-win for the Mountaineers for us to continue to have the momentum that we had in their first home game against Eastern Kentucky, then a dip down a little bit. I still think in the Oklahoma State game, that game we really beat ourselves in that game. I don't think necessarily Oklahoma State was the better team, but we did kind of beat ourselves with the 11 penalties, the drop passes, and we could go on and on. I mean, this wasn't a good, sound football game. Very undisciplined, very uncharacteristic of a Neil Brown West Virginia team. But he is still building the program. This is something that we can look forward through this game. I think the Mountaineers should win this game. They are favored by 3 points, and a lot of the experts are saying take the Mountaineers and the points. I'm going to go with that as well. I'm going to go ahead and take the Mountaineers. I think the Mountaineers will end up winning this game. I'm thinking along the lines of 31-27. 31-27, or give or take 31-24. Those are really the two scores that's kind of really stuck in my mind. I think the Mountaineers will keep ahead in this game. I think the Mountaineers will come out firing. I'm hoping they come out all firing, but I'm thinking they will definitely in this game. The offensive line has got to keep growing, keep playing well. The big thing here I did notice from the Oklahoma State game, from the Eastern Kentucky to the Oklahoma State game, the wide receivers, they got to catch stuff. I mean, plain and simple, they got to catch the ball when it comes time to catch the football. I mean, they had a lot of drop passes, and they got to clean up the penalties. That's another thing I was saying a few moments ago. It's a lot of penalties they had to clean up. They have 11 from last game. And also feed Letty Brown. I mean, feed Letty Brown, feed the beast. I mean, he did really well against a much better defense. And also mix in a little bit of Alex Sinkfield in there. I don't know if he didn't really run as much as he did against Eastern Kentucky. Let's feed them too. Feed the two-headed monster. I think if they can kind of develop into a power running game and let Deggy take his shots over the top, medium to long range balls down the field, I think that would be a good Mountaineer offense. And finally, here on tonight's broadcast, let the Stills brothers loose. I can't say enough. Let them eat. Let them eat, because Darius and Dante is your defense. So if you're listening to Coach Brown, let Stills brothers loose. That'll conclude tonight's broadcast. This is Marcus Dean with the Mountaineer Effect. Let's go, Mountaineers.